Hang on, what's happening?
We've got a button race going on.
So the button.
Find the button.
So what's the button do?
It
turns this water park on.
And I've seen it.
So Paul's seen it and Jada hasn't yet, and she's got 5 seconds to find it. Otherwise, she's going to miss out.
You ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is at Julia Creek, literally like a minute walk from the caravan park. The caravan park just over there, behind us.
Wait 1 minute.
Oh, Sean just opened Jack's nappy and he weed.
I caught it though.
Good timing. How cool is this? They just pushed a button, so everything's just started up. There we go. Phew. Now it's a water park. Honestly, how cool is this? It is so hot today. I was sitting outside our caravan with a beer and my back, my legs, everything I could possibly think of was sweating. It's just so dry. But then inside the caravan, the aircon's on and it's only dropped by about 10 degrees. It's still like 30 odd degrees inside the caravan. It's just really hot. So to have something like this here, especially for him, it's a definite winner. Who's gonna win? Go! Hey!
He's like, oh, freaked out after his last experience. You ready? I'm gonna go take him on the slide. Ready?
You ready, Jack? Onto the slide, let's go! I'm gonna go on this one, which is the really fast one. There's one at the back there on that side. It goes down and around and out.
Woo! Is that good?
Yeah!
What's that?
High five!
Oh.
I must admit, this is a good way to spend the afternoon in that stupid hot place. We spent hours here.
I'm gonna take him on the other one, the dark one.
Oh, you feeling up to it, mate? Jack's going on the big slide. See what he thinks of this one.
Oh.
He's so unsure. I think it's really fast for him. He hasn't been that fast doing anything before, so it's a bit of a shock for him, I think.
He was like, ooh, at the top, and then when we went down, he was silent.
Yeah.
And then started again at the bottom.
24 degrees in here. It's starting to feel like 30 degrees. Outside is ridiculous.
It's supposed to be 43 degrees today.
Just a cool 43. I was just doing the dishes and I had it on cold. So I was thinking it feels hot enough. I'd hate to put it on hot just to see how hot that would go. I reckon it'd burn the lines. It's like that hot. I've literally just filled the water up on cold and it's like what we normally have it hot. And it's like, it's ridiculous. It's so hot. Oh, joys of being out back.
How do you feel about going to Northern Territory?
I'm not very excited about it. It's only going to get hotter and muggier and
I know we might seem crazy, but we have a plan. We do actually have a plan.
If we didn't have these opportunities and plans in place, we would definitely not be going north at this time of year, as a lot of people would be saying too, you're bloody crazy.
but you'll get to see Australia in a way that you'll never see it because we did it for you.
Yeah, we went against the grain. We're quite good at doing not the normal. So this is definitely going to be one of those moments.
It's not always in our benefit though.
No, but like I said, well, Sian said we got a few things in place that will help us through this bit, and I'm very grateful for having these things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, it definitely wouldn't happen. But stay tuned for when we do get up there, because yeah, we're gonna have some really exciting things happening, I think.
It's cool. It's gonna be really good. We just gotta, it's like the next probably 2 months is just going to be hell on wheels, literally. But yeah, you know it's bad when the aircon in the van has never had a problem, and I'm actually like regularly checking the filters, cleaning it all, and I'm
just
like,
making sure there's cold air.
Is there air? Oh yeah, it is cold. It's just that hot.
It is that hot.
It's full on.
It's like the aircon's struggling to keep such a big space of area cool.
Yeah.
Because we're literally nowhere near trees at the moment. We're just in full-blown sun.
Yeah.
But I can only imagine if this wasn't fiberglass, it'd probably be a hell of a lot hotter. But yeah.
This morning, well, last night there was lots of wind, and Chris put down the awning so that the wind just wouldn't bother the awning. But I'm actually really grateful it's down, because that side of the van is in the shade. You know?
Yeah, it's like shaded half the van. Because the sun's coming up right on the front side.
We should put up the shade cloths.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
It's a good place to do it, I think.
The hottest part of the caravan is down the back here.
It gets really hot. But you know what causes it? I'll fill you in right now. If you're designing a caravan, figure out a way to get around this. This thing here, so what happens is the air comes and hits it, and then goes and just goes straight down. It doesn't actually go through. So yeah, if you can figure out a better way to do this, do it a different way. But down here, it's actually surprisingly cool down here at the moment. I've left all the fans on.
The sun's only sort of ramping up as we speak, so it's only going to get hotter.
Don't mind all the crap. So I end up putting everything up here on Jada's bed, because it's the only place where Jack can't get to it.
Jack's ruthless. He's ruthless at work.
And then the other thing I've done in here, I put the exhaust fan on, so the exhaust is getting that to go out, and this is normally closed. So this is just pulling out hot air if there's hot air in here, and it'll be shut.
Yeah, we don't worry too much about the bathroom. It's only, you're in there a couple of minutes a day sort of thing.
Yeah, you don't, like, you get your stuff done and then shut the door again. So
but like, to try and cool that. Yeah.
Jack, there is like nothing that he can't get into.
Oh yeah, this literally, we lock everybody in here of a morning to go and do their stuff.
Yeah. Jada goes, can you lock me in?
Because he'll come down in here and he's pulling on it and pulling on it, trying to get in, because he wants...
All you want to do is go to the toilet, and he's like trying to climb you, and you're like, can you get down, please?
So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna punch through this next couple of months in the heat.
I really just want to get up there and just stop somewhere, and reason being is every day you move, there's no aircon running, which means that the van itself starts to get hot. So like all the table surfaces, the bed, everything is warm, and then the aircon has to not only cool down the air in here, but everything in here, so that it beats what's coming in from the outside on the walls as well. So usually when I get in here, it's anywhere from probably 46 to 48 degrees, and that first day it's just not cool in here. It got down to 30, I think. Oh, by the time we went to bed, what was it last night?
28.
28? So when we went to bed last night, it was 28 degrees in here, but it felt like heaven compared to outside.
Oh yeah.
But then this morning we were down at 23, but it's already on the way up. We're 24.8 already. Like the aircon is genuinely struggling. You need more shade.
Yeah, the shade definitely makes a big difference.
Yeah.
When we're at Richmond, it was quite hot there too, but we had one tree, and just one tree made such a difference. It just goes to show, if you are in a bit of shade and you're not in the full-blown sun, it's common sense.
But then
it makes
if you need solar and you're free camping, but then you'd never do that in this heat. Like you just wouldn't. Like we wanted to free camp our way out here, and then as we realized how hot it was, we're like, we're not free camping. We're paying for power and water, and I don't care. Like it's so full on.
Yeah. Well, even if we had the Jenny, like you can only run it for so many hours.
It's to cool it off. It's not to run consistently. So
so to have power, you can let it run all day, all night, and you're not going to have to worry about it at all.
Yeah.
It's just peace of mind, just to pay that little bit extra money. Yeah, it makes a big difference.
So I got the bunk fans on, the Sirocco fans are on, the aircon's on, all the blinds are up just to help keep the cool in here a little bit. And the exhaust fan is on in the bathroom just to take some of it out.
Just got out of the car and got everyone sorted. We're going to have a look in the main street of town. I've just looked at the back tyre and the caravan park the road is actually melting and it's sticking to the tyres. That's bitumen, tar, stuck to the tyres. It just shows you how bloody hot it is out
How
here.
much is it? Make a little bit for Jack, and then maybe if he finishes that, I'll give him.
It's like a proper
Take it, I'll give it to Jack.
We've been to the cafe, we've had an iced coffee, we've had bowl of wedges, enjoyed the aircon. Now back in the car, and we were just going through looking for what we could actually do next. And the other thing that's in town that's quite a cheap but cool attraction, as in cold attraction, is the car wash.
Oh god.
So we're gonna go to the car wash now and cool off at the car wash.
That's $1 for 1 minute. That's cheap as.
It is pretty cheap.
But it's like an industrial one, like you just drive into it and it's got jets that come up underneath and then from the sides. It's like we used to have them back at work in the quarries and stuff with the trucks and that, like a car, like a wheel wash basically.
Have you got any dollar coins?
Oh, maybe. Hang on.
It only takes dollar coins and I've only got $2 coins.
Can you hold this? And Paul's gonna go first. We were lucky, we found our dollar coins. We had 2 $1 coins, that's what we need. So now he's gonna go through and get 60 seconds of this. Let's have a watch.
Just FYI, it only takes $1 coin.
Yeah, if you're in town.
He had a $2 coin, but it needs to be a $1 coin. Might take a bit to kick in.
It'll be like a hot wash too.
Any minute now.
So normally like a 2-second delay.
Sometimes they take a little bit to build up, but I don't know, there's no water at all yet. So we've been sitting here, we've just packed everything up. We're doing preparation for tomorrow when we leave in the morning. The storm's meant to be coming over, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. And
it will.
the pool opens at 3, it's now 4:30. And we were hanging out all day to go down, but then the storm came and old mate's like, if there's lightning,
You can't swim.
I'm going to shut the pool down and nobody's allowed in. And then we had someone come back and said that, yeah, he shut it down for 20 minutes to see what happens with the storm. And then we've just had Paul jump on Jada's bike, head on over, and I can see him out the front there now talking to
With
old
his
mate.
pink bike.
His pink bike, and it looks like he's riding a clown bike with his knees out to the side. So we're just waiting for the verdict. And I'll show you exactly what he looks like riding Jada's bike. I really hope we can, because we've got the baths tonight.
What do you want to do?
So obviously the big reason for Julia Creek, if you don't know, is to come down and sit in the bathtubs. And you got an awesome view of like just almost nothing out the back. They're over the backside here. So we got that tonight. It starts at 6:30 or 6:15. We got a cheese platter. We got a BYO wine and stuff, so you can bring that down and have a bit of a wino sesh.
No problem.
Sitting inside and doing what you want to do. Yeah, so that's our evening this afternoon. We'll try and get the kids asleep and put away in time so we can go down and enjoy a couple of hours of just adult time.
Jack wants to see Annie's caravan.
Oh,
I said you can't, and he doesn't like it.
he hates being told no lately. He absolutely cracks it.
Yeah.
And you tell him not to do something if he tries to pull on a window latch or something where you're like no, and you say it 3 times,
Cracks it hardcore.
and you give him a little tap, and then he's like, don't you?
Yeah, it's a GoPro.
Yeah, that's a GoPro. Alright, Paul's on his way back. Check out this. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. He's got his Kruger hat on and he's riding Jada's pink bike. Check out the wheels, mate.
Check out me rims, bro.
So there's a little bit of grease on those ones.
Still not allowed to go swimming.
Ah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, if it was a compilation, it was.
Doesn't even look that bad.
No,
Yeah.
there is some strikes way over there.
But they're way over there.
Yeah. But
He just doesn't want to risk it, does he?
say, yeah, go back in another 10, 15 and
Oh, at this rate, we won't be going at all. Where you going, mate? Taking off. Hi. Oh, hi.
You guys can go over if you want to take
What are you doing? Are you riding? Come on. Come this way. Come on. Watch your head. Come on. Come on. Yeah, bring it. Push, push, push. Push. Yeah, good boy. Woohoo! exciting times.
Our cheese platter.
Just picked up the cheese platter. I've got my Woolies bag full of alcohol. Sean's got the glasses, the camera
cameras,
gear.
tripods.
We're all dressed for the
Glasses.
occasion. Togs on, the whole lot.
Yep.
It's actually pretty exciting. Like today's worked out really bloody well because it was scorching hot and then these storms come over and I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's like
Going to be an average
comfortable
afternoon. Yeah. Like it's, yeah, temperature wise, lighting, like just the view, everything's just amazing right now.
It's worked out really well.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm really excited about this.
Oh, it's not very often you get to, well, not have the kids for one. Get
Our
to,
own time, yeah.
Yeah, have our own time to do our own thing. And then in a place like this, to sit in a bathtub and look at just the world. It's just, oh, it gives me goosebumps.
So something we should tell you about as well is they've got some new huts here. They've
Yeah.
only been installed about a year ago, so we've actually got them today. They're like a little wooden house. So they normally have just the water tank round.
Yeah, it's like sheet metal in a way, like
Yeah.
corrugated iron sort of stuff.
Turn around, babe. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll show you what they look like. So
this
that's
is
what we're in.
This is our little home away from home for the next couple of hours.
Yeah. So these ones are $50, whereas the corrugated metal ones are $25. So, oh, look at it.
Oh, it looks so cool.
How cool is it?
You can see the older ones there. See, they look like a big rainwater tank.
Yeah.
These are the ones they've had for quite some time. These are like the, I know, the standard ones they've had the whole time.
Yeah.
And these are the brand new ones.
Are you ready?
Let's do it. Do the big revealing door open.
Wow, babe.
Holy. Check it out.
How cool is this? Oh, look, it's open upstairs too.
Oh, it's got a full open roof.
I didn't realise it had that. That's cool.
That is really cool.
Oh,
You can
babe.
lay in here and look at the stars and everything.
This is cool.
This is awesome.
This is living, Barry.
Check out the view. Like, we're going to be sitting in the bars looking at this. Amazing. This probably doesn't look like much for some people, but that's pretty cool for me. Woo! Let's get stuck in. What are you doing? What have you found? Found the iPad. Wow. What are you doing? You're obsessed with this button now, aren't you? You watch us just push this button now when we're getting him out of the car and turning it off. And he's a very quick learner. Now that he's got free range of the button, he's going nuts on it. You'll end up breaking it, mate. Unbelievable. It's sort of become a bit of a trend now, because Sean normally has the kids in there. Jada's out riding a bike this morning, which is pretty good. But then for him, like, he can be quite feral in the mornings. This morning he's just, he can't do anything right. He wants everything and he can't have it. And then when he can't have it, he gets the absolute poos. So yeah, this has been like a bit of a thing that I've been doing now, is bringing him out here and just letting him go free range in the back of the car. Like, there's only toys and stuff in here to play with and a few bits and pieces, but his new thing is to climb over through the front seats into the driver's seat, because it's like his favorite seat out of the whole car. And then I can tell when he's in there because he gets a hold of that bloody horn and he's like honk, 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 honk. He goes crazy on it. So I was around here before doing the salad shows and I heard the honk and I was like, bloody hell. Jack's in the front. I ripped him out of the front and put him back in the back seat, and he's been in there since. So at least he's happy and everyone's getting their jobs done. That's all that matters. So we're heading off this morning. We're packing up. We did most of it yesterday because we had a big storm come through yesterday and there was a heap of wind. We weren't here at the time, we're actually in town, but these lovely people just over the back there with the camper trailer actually packed our awning away for us, which was really nice of them. Otherwise we would have had a very destroyed awning. It just sort of come out of nowhere and didn't even think about it, so I'm very grateful. Otherwise we'd be up for a new awning at this stage. I know it's a hot season, I know it's not the best time to be traveling, but we don't normally do things the normal way. We like to go against the grain and just experience things differently. So, and it's good for you guys to see it too, because it's not normally what people show you. It's not the everyday normal sort of stuff. So this is literally what happens. I've been gone for like a minute and he's done it already. What are you doing? In the bloody front seat again. Touching dolls, pushing buttons.
And trying to get this out of the hole.
I'm waiting for him to push the button again. I mean the horn. He loves that bloody horn. Kids, eh? Gotta love them.
colour and where?
Both of them somewhere. You see all the stickers all the way down around. They got all the different money. Was it army badges?
Heaps of stuff.
Cool.
This is similar to Lion's Den.
It is very
Yeah.
similar. It's actually really cool.
It shuts in here in 15 minutes, but we made it
Yeah.
just in time, so we're gonna have a quick beer before we carry on.
Yeah, we had 15 minutes because we were bugger assing around trying to get drone shots and stuff all the way out here.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until we got back to the car, I was like, oh god, we gotta go,
We need to
gotta
go
go.
fast.
Yeah, so we've made it in time. Enough to say, hey, we got a beer and we stuck a sticker.
Look what we got.
Here they come. Is that fun? Is he eating flies?
We're back on the road and heading to Cloncurry. The area is teeming with mining history and remote mining destinations to check out. We stay at the Cloncurry Caravan Park Oasis and utilise yet another pool and take advantage of the shade over the caravan. We also check out the abandoned Mary Kathleen Township and mine.